Hey, hi, hello, and welcome to the last episode of season 34, Penny Dreadful Thursdays. Today's episode is going to be the deck that Watch Wanderer just won the PD 500 with, which is the major season ending tournament. It is Orzhov control, bunch of planeswalkers, bunch of removal spells, card advantage in the form of Phyrexian Arena, Wraths, discard spells, removal, couple of tutors if we need them. Win conditions are our big fat planeswalkers, plus a couple of shambling vents. And yeah. Our sideboard, we have an Approach the Second Sun for the grindy control matchups. That's not the right keybind. Also, this is a Kahira deck because there's no creatures in the main. Your standard control win condition is the one Kahira in the board. Identity Crisis is also for the control matchups. Peacekeeper and Ruined Halo, and to a lesser extent, Heliod's Intervention for mono red. Heliod's Intervention is also really good against Scales. Duress and Lost Legacy for the combo matchups. Pithing Needle for the mirror. All of that being said, let's go ahead and jump in for round one. And because this is a season ender, is there anybody playing season 34? Oh, we have a match live. All right. And we're on the play in round one. Love that for me. Reveal my companion. This is always good. No companion for my opponent. Have removal spells and a planeswalker. Love that for me. Keep. Play a planes and pass the turn. This is going to be a lot of just F6ing. Opponent with a Yavimaya, drawing an Elspeth is great. My opponent with the good luck. Gala Greeters. That is fine. Ooh. Extra Kaya seems good. Love that for me. We can put a token on this blast zone at the end of turn if we would like, which I think I just might. Clues. Okay. Token shenanigans. All right. We're gonna move to my opponent's end step is what we're gonna do. Yeah. We'll take one here. That's fine. We'll probably just pull the trigger on this Wrath, depending on what we draw. I am going to add a counter into the Blast Zone, because it also wipes the board if we needed to. All right. Drawing that land was actually really good. Because what this does is next turn it allows me to play Kaya and hold up Condemn. We're going to F6 here. Opponent's got a million cards in hand, which isn't great for us, but there's a Gala Greeters, no land drop, no second creature. Okay. Let's go ahead and make my opponent discard. Looking to draw land. That is perfect. They discard. Oh, they're a storm deck. What is that nonsense? A tireless tracker. Yep, that makes sense. All the clues all the time. Always yield. We're going to go ahead and condemn the Alliance, the Gala Greeters, because this allows me to Kaya's Guile. Yep. Just forcing my opponent to lose some cards. Let's see, what's the entwine cost on this? 3. All right. Yeah. Actually, we'll do it in our opponent's upkeep. Magic Online. Oh, not Magic Online. Waiting for my opponent. We'll go ahead and entwine. And we won't feel bad if it does get countered. Opponent gets a free turn. That's pretty okay. 4 mana, 5 mana. Kappa Cannoneer. Okay. Oh, that's really good. So 6, 7, 8. So I can go. Is it just Jam Elspeth? I think it's just Jam Elspeth. Yeah. -3 blows up the Cannoneer. We're going to blink Kaya. And we'll attack for 1. With a big old F6. And a big old pass the turn. Wait for, looks like another Cannoneer. No. No, Nissa. Okay. Ginger Brute? What? Sir Gingy? That is unfortunate. Oh, we have a Kaya. That's great. All right. Let's make my opponent discard, and we'll draw a card. All right. So we can Sun Champion. Actually, what we're going to do is I'm going to use this Dark Ritual. I'm going to suspend this Profane Tutor. And I'm going to Elspeth. I tapped wrong. Oh well. I'm going to make 3 1/1s because it blocks their Ginger. We're not going to attack. Oh, they're also a Lurin combo deck. All right, so this is the Lurin combo deck. Got there. Figured it out. They have 2 cards in hand. If they have a Lurin, we're dead. All right, Lonus is fine. Sacrifice Clue to make Gingy bigger. Yeah. Oh, treasure to play a Tireless Tracker. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Okay. And what did they hit? Sharp-eyed Rookie. All right. So depending on where no attacks from Sir Ginger. Well, that is so good for me. All right. So let's play land. I can just Blast Zone and then kill this Nissa. Yeah. Because that kills everything but the Tireless Tracker. Oh, it killed the Nissa. Oh, love that for me. I forgot Nissa was a 2-drop. Look at that. Paying off. All right. Make infinite tokens. Do we want to draw another card? Yeah, we can draw another card. That's fine. All right. Second Elspeth is okay. All right. Our opponent does have 3 cards in the bank and 1 in hand. All right. All right. My opponent concedes. They realize they're kind of in a really bad spot. I have 3 cards in hand to their 0. All right. Duress is probably not great. Identity Crisis is kind of what I want, but 6 mana is a whole lot. I could bring in Heliod's Intervention. Because they are an artifact-based deck. I think we might be bringing in the Heliod's and then cutting. What was it? Kaya? Yeah, I think it might be Big Kaya. Let's run with that. Reveal my companion. Alright, this hand is kind of slow. It doesn't have... I think I'm going to keep it, though, because it goes tap Shambling Vents into Suspend, into Kaya's Guile, into DOJ. And we're up a game, so it's not a terrible thing if we fall a little bit behind. Alright, Mana Chicken. Alright, drawing a Wrath of God is pretty good. Shambling Vent and go. Alright, if we draw a Condemn, power is greater than... Yeah, alright. Nice free clue. Okay. I'm going to play this Shambling Vent tapped. I'm actually going to skip out on this Profane Tutor. For now, because our next turns are kind of like locked in. Alurin. Am I getting Alurin on turn 3? No, Nissa. Alright. Nissa is fine. We're going to get attacked for 3, and that's okay. Alright, let's play this Fetid Heath. Pass the turn. And we have this Kaya's Guile to deal with. Stuff and things. Alright. Lonus is fine. You're just going to make 3 clues? Alright, so they hit a land. Oh, that's the only card they have in their hand. Alright. Each opponent sacks a creature. I make 1/1. I'm probably going to say goodbye to the birds. Yep. On a block. Just preserve my life total. I'm going to play this Blast Zone and then fire off the first Wrath. Yes, they have a bunch of card advantage sitting, but unless we happen to get a Lurend, I think we're in a pretty good spot. So they crack a clue at the end of my turn. They're activating Nissa to draw a card. Well, the Tireless Tracker is one of the worst cards. One of the cards we really didn't want to see. So I think we're going to hold on. So they have 4 clues. They can make that 7 power. They can make it 6 power at the end of turn, 7 power on their turn with a Nissa. All right. I am going to suspend this Profane Tutor. And power up this Blast Zone. All right. So now we're even on cards. They have a 6/5 in play. I'm going to let them do their thing. All right. Rampager has done the thing. Yeah, we're going to take 6. That is fine. You got to make it 8. Please make it 8. That'd be so good for me. Be so good for me. All right. So we'll take 8 and we'll go to 9. We're going to put a counter on this Blast Zone. All right. Always yield to the suspend trigger. Let's play Elspeth. All these cards add white mana. Because this bricks these. They have a million cards in hand, which is unfortunate. However, they don't trample. All right. Nissa into a green pelt Rampager. Getting a free energy. All right. Chump Chump City. All right. Draws a card off a clue. What do we got? You gonna do something? Gonna pay 2 mana for a Rampager? No. Moving to the end step. All right. Profane Tutor is gonna come off suspend. We're gonna cast it, and I think it's going to be. I don't actually know what it's going to be. What do I want here? Is it negotiation? Is that's because I have plenty of lands. Um, or is it appropriation? Yeah. I think. Oh, and we drew Dark Ritual. Love that for me. All right, so this is going to work out very well for me. First things first. Actually, we're not going to attack. I thought we were going to attack this Nissa. Um, but I lied. We're not actually going to do that because we're going to blast zone it away. Cancel. Dark Ritual. Appropriate this Tireless Tracker. Plus the Elspeth. Pass the turn. We know they have another Rampager in their hand. Yep, let them use Nissa, that's fine. Sir Gingy doesn't do anything. I mean, it kind of does stuff. It deals 2 damage wherever it wants to deal damage. Actually, no, it doesn't. Alright, let's pop the Blast Zone. This gets rid of Sir Ginger. We block. And then we have 6. Alright. I'm paying 1,000,000 mana for another Nissa. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, they missed. Or got a land. Academy Manufacturer. Oh, that's gross. Alright. Let's attack Nissa. Wrath. Tireless Tracker. Make a bunch 1/1s. Alright, this Elspeth is getting ready to pop off. Opponent's got 1,000,000 cards in their hand. Big spell. Big spell. Hurricane equals 9. Well, shit. I died. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that'll do it. Alright. So these binding negotiations, I don't think are good. I think the identity crisis and the Kaya, if we're going to go big, do I want this pithing needle? What would I pull out for it? No. Alright. Win the die roll. Reveal my companion. This is a turn 1 for Exian Arena. I'm going to keep it. Opponents on a mull to 6. This is going to be a very painful game. This is the first time doing this interaction, but playing this on 1 is really good. Yep, Mana Chicken is fine. Being on the play is really good. We're looking to find a Wrath and 1 more land. Okay, I guess we'll draw 2 lands. That works too. We're going to pass turn here. We don't have a removal spell for the bird quite yet. Yeah, there's a manufacturer. Removal spell. Kind of. Basic swamp is fine. This is unfortunate because now they can go tireless tracker into land and make a bajillion artifacts. Played the land first. That's really good. That's so good for me. We'll take 1. And just passing. All right. 1 Kaya Ghost Assassin. Take that down very slowly. Still looking for a Wrath of God. Still looking for all right. There's Alonus. This could be very. Oh, that's another Academy manufacturer. That's 9 tokens. Yup. Well, that's gross. All right, none of those are really helpful. I'm going to have to... All right, let's do that. Let's play an Isolated Chapel. And we're looking to mauling this Lonus in the upkeep, I guess. Oh, well. I guess we'll do that now because I didn't get my stop in time. All right. Rampager, do your thing. That was just infinite. So that's why that had to. God damn it. All right, so this is infinite because for every treasure token they sack, they get a bajillion. So they have a million treasures. They can Oh, just Kappa? Okay. So Kappa gets really, really big. Is it pay or you may pay? One. If you can't. Okay. So a wrath would be good-ish. That's fine, I guess. All right. So we can Monumental Henge, Dark Ritual into Elspeth. And this one for one's the Kappa Cannoneer. But this isn't, this is not good by any means. We could just be dead. Because they get to untap with Lonus. Oh, except that might not win. They're just going to draw a bajillion cards, which is fine. We get to condemn something. They're out of treasures. Well, Sir Ginger's a thing. That's fine. We're going to always yield to Lonus. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Always yield to Nissa. I see 9 damage. I see a million clue tokens. I foresee this Elspeth dying unless they don't attack with two creatures at it. I'm being attacked. Bet. Alright. We're going to condemn one of the Academy manufacturers. We're going to take 3, 6, 7, go to 10. It's fine. We're looking for a Wrath of God or a Day of Judgment. Any of those. We have used none of them. We're still in combat. How many clues are you sacking? This is fine. Oh, I just die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not dead. 8, 11, 12. Not dead. Okay. Combos. Combos. This is fine. This is fine. 11, 14, 15. Not dead. Other okay, so Kaya means I die. Yeah. Okay. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. We have died. We have died. And Sir Ginger has hexproof, so I couldn't really do anything. Anyways. So we have died. That's sweet. I just didn't find a wrath or a removal spell early enough. So, is there anybody still playing? No. So we have a bunch of people testing for season 35. I'm playing the final league of season 34. Oh, hey, there's Jay. We like Jay Mecca. How scary? What big scary thing is Jay on today? This has 2 lands and nothing to do. I'm gonna throw it back. A couple of expensive spells. This is perfect. Let's bottom this Elspeth. Done. Alright. Opponents on some combo deck. That's actually a really good card. Love drawing a plains here. It turns on the rest of my lands. We're gonna pass. Opponent scryed to the bottom, scryed to the bottom. I have a feeling this is the polymorph deck that he was on. In which case, we're a big pile of do-nothings. This Condemn is hopefully going to be great. Always yield to the Profane Tutor. Drawing the One of Duress is pretty good. Except, actually, yeah, let's see what my opponent is doing. Hypergenesis. Whoo, buddy. That's not what I expected it to be. Whoo, buddy. Alright, we're going to cast this. How do we beat Hypergenesis? We cry. Artifact, creature, enchantment, or land. Alright. We don't have... Alright. We're going to take this Binding Negotiation. And we are just going to start removing cards from my opponent's hand. Oh god. Double Shardless Agent. We're going to take the Hellkite. Alright. Hellkite's how we die. Just for the record. The Bogarden Hellkite reads, when it comes into play, deal 5 damage and has flash and flying. Kaya's Guile's pretty good. Let's go ahead and undo that. Play a Phyrexian Arena. And then hold up this Condemn. There's the Blast Zone we knew about. Sky Turtle up. Alright. Eureka. Warstorm Surge. Alright. Alright. What do we got? What do we got, opponent? Come here. Come here. I want to see your deck. Progenitor Mimic, Vendilion Click, 2 Warstorm Surges, 1, 2, 3 Progenitor Mimics, 1 Hellkite, drawn from Dreams. What is Mental Journey? Draw 3 cards, basic land cycling, Sky Turtle. So 2 Colossi. Alright, let's see how scary this gets. 1 Hellkite, 1 land, 2 Hellkites. That's very flippin' scary. No. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. I gain 4 life. Okay. So we're going to take 10. They have a Shardless. They have 7 power in play. None of it has haste, which is fine. I have a Condemn for this Hellkite. If I draw an Elspeth, we will be in business. Oh, well, that works too. I'm going to go ahead and put Kahira in my hand, because I know they can refire. So if they draw a Sky Turtle, that'll be terrible. Hellkite won't be great. All right. What do we got? Oh, thanks for the follow, Jerry. I appreciate that. All right. Always yield. So they decline to cast Vendilion Click. Okay, that was the other card in your hand. Sure. All right, let's play Swamp. Let's play Kahira. And we are both at effective parity. All right, first things first. Condemn this Vendilion Click. Get out of here. Block. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Love that. And that one. All right. I guess we'll draw the Elspeth. Do I play a second arena and hope I can kill them faster than they can kill me? No. I think we just hold. Hold. All right. Elspeth, Sun's Champion. Basic swamp. Just going up. This blast zone is going all the way up. That is fine. They'll have to find a way to beat my 6 tokens. All right. Moving on up. Attack. They're going to put 2 counters on it and then probably pop it on their turn, which is fine. It's okay. I have a second Elspeth plus a redraw from the Henge. Yep. Bye-bye, Elspeth. Oh, they only had 1. All right. Kai is a good one. Plus make a bunch of tokens. Dark Ritual. Kaya. Plus attack with my tokens. So block 1, take 5. Moving to combat, looking to kill me dead. All right. You can go ahead and need a condemn. That's great. All right. My opponent conceded, knowing the game was over effectively. They can't deal with my planeswalkers. All right. Lost Legacy is great. Duress is great. Ruined Halo is great. I don't like the single targeted removal. Kai is probably fine. Elspeth doesn't really do what we need to do. I'm going to cut a couple, one arena, and on the draw, since I already cut a land, we'll cut a condemn, I think. No, I lied. We're going to cut this blast zone. Being down a land on the draw is fine. We have 24 lands plus Dark Ritual, so we're in a pretty okay spot. All right. So here we are on the draw against Eureka. Gonna reveal my companion. Gonna cry. I mean, this hand is so close to being good. We have 2 draws before I'm very, very sad. With 23 lands over 53 is a little. I'll keep. I'm going to feel terrible, but I'll keep. Duress is actually not great now that I think about it. I mean, it gets Eureka, but. Alright, that was a miss. I'm going to pass. Alright, Scry lands. Oh, we hit. Love that for me. Slam this Kaya. And we're looking to draw lands. Like, that's it. We have the Condemn for any Blightsteel that shows up. Alright, that's an Arena. Alright, each opponent discards a card. When we draw a card, a land would be great. They discarded a Shardless Agent, which means it feels like they're on the Eureka plan. I mean, of cards to get with Duress, that's one of them. I mean, it puts them down a land, sort of. Play the Elvish Piper. Alright, so they have one unknown card in their hand. Alright. I am going to rip the Bogarden Hellkites out of their deck, because that's the card I'm most scared of. And their hand is Colossal Sky Turtle. Magic Online. What are you doing? Alright. We are going to blink Kaya. Because we know their hand was a Colossal Sky Turtle, which they're probably going to put in at our end step. If we draw an untap land, that'll be fantastic. I mean, we also have a Condemn for the Sky Turtle. 3 time counters on Hypergenesis. Okay. Each opponent discards, we draw a card. In comes the Sky Turtle. Alright, alright, alright. So this Duress is no longer useful. We are not drawing lands. We're going to pass. I'm going to discard this Duress. Alright. Always going to yield to that. Alright. We're dead in 3 to this. Alright, so they drew a land. If they attack Kaya, I'm just going to let her take the hit. If they attack with the Piper, I'm going to condemn that. Oh, well, okay. Never mind. I lied. They didn't attack with the Piper. They have no cards in hand. And we're just looking to draw land. Alright, that is great. Each opponent loses 2 life. We gain 2 life. Hypergenesis ticks down. Drawn from Dreams. Look at the top 7 cards. Love that for you. Dig through fish. Alright. So they draw 2 cards. Effectively, with this Hypergenesis coming off next turn. Next turn. So we can't get Hellkited. If they do put in 2 Colossi, we'll feel very bad. But I have 2 removal spells for that. They're going to discard at least 1 card. And if I find an untap land, we're going to be in so much business. I'm not going to play this for Phyrexian Arena. Because it can come in off Hypergeo. Alright, so they finally picked their 2 cards, one of which was a Blast Zone, which is fine. And the other one is Venser. Bouncing Kaya. I am going to steal this Venser. That's actually really good. So this Hypergenesis is going to put in a Phyrexian Arena. And I'm going to draw an extra card and hopefully hit a land. Love that for me. Alright. They can choose not to cast it. It is fully possible for them not to do that. Alright, so they drew a land. What are we doing? Alright. So they scryed, didn't find anything, and we win the match. Love that. Alright, locked in for round number 3. We are currently 1-1. Alright. So let's go ahead and pop in here and see what they got going on. We got Defenders versus Swamp, who we played earlier. Bedrock Tortoise. Alright. Love that. Making a bunch of stuff. Putting a 3/4 into play. Got some more lands. Battle of Bywater. That seems real good. Attack for 1,000,000. And gain 3 life, gain 6 life. No cards in hand to 1 card in hand. With 2 clues in play. Oh, Chicken doesn't quite have an opponent yet, so I can't yell at him to come join the stream. All right, there's the Academy manufacturer that was brought in off Nissa. It looks like, yep. Attacking for 6, 9. 1 card in hand for both players. Double checking on whether we want to attack with the 03. That doesn't even trade with anybody. Yep. Manufacturer jumps under the bus. It's a land. We got a food token sack. No, clue token sack. Looks like a Kappa somewhere. There's the Kappa. Makes it a 6/6. Mana Chicken is a chump blocker. All right, love that. We are, oh, we are on the play. We may play a game anyways, just for content's sake. I'm going to keep this hand, has 2 lands, a discard spell, and something else to do if we whiff. All right. I have a feeling that I'm going to win the match here real quick. We'll just concede that and let them go jump into Another match. All right, let's go back to commentary because that's what we got. All right. So board state has changed to I don't have chat. Love that. Has changed to chumps and chumps. Ooh, chumps in a block. Another tortoise. And some more life gain. We have a food token being sacked. We have a clue being drawn. Off what looks like a treasure. There's an academy manufacturer to start going bonkers. Call of the Ring. Well, that's really good. All right. Let's see if we actually have a round 3. Oh, there's Baker. Hey, Baker. All right. This hand is okay. This has got stuff it can do. I'm going to keep it. We're on the draw, unfortunately. Mono red. Rude. All right. Let's see how this control deck fares against mono red. This hand is very slow. I will say that. I'll play tap land. I think we'll play this tap land. Yeah. All right, so what are we looking to draw? We're looking to draw Kaya's Guile. We're looking to draw Condemns. We're looking to not die on turn 4. We're looking to dodge Pops. Binding Negotiation is going to take something good at least. Oh, red, white. Red, white burn? Let's negotiate. Is this auras? Madcap experiment. You know what? I'm going to take Rem. They can madcap if they would like on turn 4. I just didn't need them to play a threat. Planes. Luminarch Aspirant? Why are you drawing good cards? Alright, so we're going to take 4 here. Alright, so I can... No, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this Brood Pit tapped. I'm going to take 1,000,000 damage on their turn. I'm going to appropriate something at the end of their turn. Probably whatever they madcap. That has lifelink. What big scary artifact? Blightsteel Colossus. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. We'll take 6. Wait. We gotta do it this way. Dark Ritual. Appropriate the Blightsteel. Ow. You go to 6. Untap. I'm dead to Price of Progress. Alright, so 4, 5, 6. That doesn't do anything. No, wait. Bad. Bad juju. Alright, Wrath of God. Get out of here. We are very, very dead to Price Progress. It's Mountain. That's a Soulfire Grandmaster. Okay. That is fine. Drawing these Phyrexian Arenas are not great. Dark Ritual. Black, white. No. Bad at Magic. We did that on purpose. Okay. So if we do that, we're still dead to Price Progress. If we do that, we're still dead to Price Progress. If we do this, we draw a card and hopefully... Alright. Let's draw a card. That's okay. These Phyrexian Arenas, very bad. Very bad. They're coming out. Alright, that's perfectly fine. Elspeth's Son's Champion. Can we get there? Yes. Ooh, buddy. Alright. I'm gonna go to 4. But we're not dead to a haste creature. Okay. It's a magic card. We're stable though. Stable-ish. I mean, we're dead to a burn spell at any time. Like, we're looking for a removal spell. We're dead to a burn spell. Kaya is being attacked by Rem. That is fine. That was absolutely the best draw we could ever ask for. And you go off next turn. Yeah. 6, 9. Love that. Get out of here. Love that. Emblem Elspeth. Attack with my pile of 3/3s. Nine times 3 is 27. Smack. Yeah, and that's why Sun's Champion is so good. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate that. I'll shout you out in Discord. All right. Peacekeeper's a good magic card. Ruined Halo is okay. Heliod's Intervention is fine. Lost Legacy is a card I want. Cut Duress. Cut Phyrexian Arenas. Cut one Dark Ritual. And Profane Tutor. One Profane Tutor. Love that. All right. Oh, this hand is great. This hand is fan-flippin-tastic. Keep 4 lands, 2 removal spells, and a Kaya for card advantage. Love that. Leading on a basic plains is phenomenal for me. And an ESC, love that. Luminarch Aspirant is fine. I don't particularly care about that creature right now. Second Kaya is not really what I would draw, but that's okay. All right, we're going to condemn Rem Careless. We're going to take 3. We're looking to draw like a Kaya's Guile would be the best draw to draw right now. Peacekeeper. Peacekeeper's pretty good. Trades with this Luminarch Aspirant. I will almost certainly trade to... Okay, I will not trade. I'll go to 12. That's fine. Second Peacekeeper. All right. I'm going to slam this Kaya. We're going to blink this Aspirant. We're going to go to 10. This is fine. Because Kaya will gain me that life back. And we're not dead to pop, which is great. We have an appropriation if we need it. Luminarch Aspirant can't. No. If they 2-for-1 my Peacekeeper, I will be ecstatic. That is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Let's play another one. They only have 1 card in hand. Get rid of it. Oh, and we draw a Condemn. That's fantastic. All right, so we get a 3/3 and a 2/2. They're both attacking Kaya. Love that. We're going to block. I'm going to let Kaya die because I have this one waiting in the wings over here. Heartflame Duelist is fine. I have no cards in hand. That's even better. Always yield. Drawing a land there was great. Kaya. All right. My opponent's done. We have card advantage plus removal plus, a giant blocker. They just weren't going to get through. We are on to round 4. All right. Win the die roll again. Love that for me. Reveal my companion. We're very good at winning die rolls today. Have lands and removal spells. Keep. Luris deck. This Kaya's guy is going to do some work. We can find a Wrath of God. That'd be great. Tap land. Pass turn. Harden scales. Uh-oh. Let's... You know what? Let's play a Profane Tutor. Or suspend a Profane Tutor. That is going to go get us a Wrath on turn 4. And they're just building. Love that. Love that for me. Yeah, we'll play this Phyrexian Arena once Magic Online stops having a fit. We're in good enough position. We have a couple of removal spells. We have Graveyard Interaction. Patches. Okay, that doesn't have haste. That is fine. Patches is going to get huge. I'm going to cast it. They have 2 cards in hand. I'm going to go get Wrath of God. I'm going to draw a card. Do I play Wrath? Or do I hold up Condemn for Patches? Spoils. It's an embarrassment of riches. Play Hardened Scales. All right, let's always yield. Let's play the Shamambling Vent. And we'll pass. Looking really for a Kaya. They make it huge. You gotta make another one. Sure. Play land. Let's appropriate the 3/4. We'll take 4 here. That's fine. This is very slow, but I would like something to do next turn. Oh, what do you do? Not quite anything yet. So I have 1,000,000 mana. That's 7, 8. I have currently 6, 8. Or we can put a 1/1 into play. Hold up, double condemn. Or Kaya's Guile plus condemn. Or appropriation plus condemn. All right, let's Kaya's Guile. Make my opponent sacrifice a creature and exile all of their graveyards. All right, we're going to condemn that. Get out of here. Next turn, we're going to eat the Ozolith, which I'm pretty sure they have at least one more in their hand. Cancel. Cancel. Let's do this correctly. Dark Ritual, Profane Tutor. Get rid of you. And hold up Condemn. We're not going to attack. We need the blocker just in case. All right. That's an Iron Apprentice. That's fine. That's also fine. Alright, always yield. Kaya's Guile is really good here. Alright. I think we are going to big Kaya. And exile Zabaz. Or are we plussing? Actually, exile this hardened scales. That's actually pretty good. Because now I have 2 blockers, a way to remove a servo token if need be. I have 1 card in hand. I think we're pretty good. We have another board wipe coming up. We have a Kaya's Guile for whenever they go get Luris. Gonna give Zabaz flying. That's fine. Alright, all the attacks. We have a block. We have a block. We have a 1. Oh, may put. Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. Kai is alive. No. You have 1 card in your hand, opponent. What is it? Alright. We found the Wrath of God. We killed my opponent. It's the best way to do it. Duress, not great in this matchup. Heliod's Intervention, fantastic in this matchup. Phyrexian Arena, not great. We're going to cut a couple of those. Pithing Needle is probably fine. You can name Ozolith or Um, the modular sacrifice dude. I can't remember his name right now. Arcbound Scavenger. Reveal my companion. Yeah, his hand is great. His hand is great. We have a Heliod's. Both are Heliod's intervention. A condemn. We're gonna keep on the draw. All we need to do is draw lands. That's it. We draw lands, we'll be in good shape. All right, Wrath of God's a good card. Draw lands, we'll be in good shape. Patches. It's a land. I currently can't condemn Patches. Patches has Ward. Glimmer Void. Yeah, that's a pretty good magic card. Ozolith. This smells like Ozolith. Yup. Alright, we need to draw another land. That'd be great. Iron Apprentice is great. They attack me for a bajillion. Okay. We drew a land. So 4/6. This is gonna hurt. But we get to blow up the Ozolith. Hopefully. We're gonna do that at the end step. We're gonna take whatever damage this is. Hardened Scales. Hardened Scales is a real magic card. Arcbound Ravager. Shit. Do I die? Yeah. White. White. 1. Okay. Scales math is hard. Scales math is hard. 8. Or 6, 9. Oh, wait, hold on. Scales math is hard. So 4. If they sacrifice the Iron Apprentice to this Ravager and then sack Ravager to itself, that's the math here. Because you go +2 off the sack, so that's 4. +3 is 7. 7, 8, +6 is 13. I assume it's 13. Somebody who's better with the hardened scales math, tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. But I believe when you sacrifice it, when you sacrifice the artifact, it gets 2 counters. So that puts it to a 4/4. And then the Iron Apprentice counters is +1. So that's a 7/7. And you sack it to itself. I'm going to take 8. No blocks, take 8. I'm taking whatever, because I'm untapping and casting Wrath of God. And getting a 4 for 1. Are you going all of the all-in? Because if you're going all of the all-in, I will just hold up Condemn next turn. And then it won't matter. Because then I can condemn away patches and not care. I apologize. No. Not going all of the all-in? Okay. I'm still going to cast Wrath of God. Ugh. Love 3 for 1s. Those are great. As long as we don't have another patches, we're fine. We can draw another land and be very happy. Luris. Alright, so we need Akaya's Guile. No. Dark Ritual. Alright, so you may cast a permanent spell with mana value 2 or less. Alright. So they have to draw a land. I have 1,000,000 mana. If they draw a land, they could play an Iron Apprentice, and that's fine. Because I am going to remove the shit out of this Luris. Except I'm not. I'm going to blow up both of their enchantments. One, two. Alright, so I can, if I cast Dark Ritual, no, Dark Ritual doesn't do anything. No. Gotta pay black mana for the spell. That might be helpful. Alright, slam my Planeswalker. Each opponent discards, we draw a card. Land? Tap land. Tap land would be great. No. Alright, more removal. That's fine. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Luris, yep. Do you have a land? If you do not, that Luris is mine. You do not. Alright, let's do that. Because if I draw a Kaya's Guile, this is just going... No. Okay. Alright. Let's appropriate Luris. And pass the turn. With my millions of mana. Alright. My opponent has had enough. Yeah, that game was pretty much over. So we're going to go ahead and fire up the last round. And I'm going to take a quick break. And hopefully we'll come back to the final round. Alright, nobody has come to claim the final round. So let's spy on people and what they're working on for next season. We got what looks like some blue-white control. We got a Living End. Living End versus blue-white control. Oh, fun. Classic modern 2000. Oh, Living Death, not Living End. Let's pop in and poke a chicken and say hi. We got a bunch of cycles. More duresses, discarding memory lapse. Love that. All right. Looks like a mono black sort of living death, which is the original Living End. This is what Living End is based off of, right? Just like Hypergenesis is based off of Eureka. Spy Master's Vault is a nice innovation. This myth realized is about to be shrunk. There's 3 cards in Chicken in the Brain's hand. You got one more cycle. Yep, it's another cycle. That's it's a fair nom nom. Yeah, with Archfiend in play, this is pretty much over until Jay can find a way to exile Archfiend. Oh, that's probably this is probably over now because Jay's dead and has no cards in hand. Yeah, yeah. Architects of Will is really good, especially in against a control deck with no cards in hand. It just guarantees the win, or some close facsimile of. But now the control deck's on the play and cast Ancestral Vision. Yeah, it seems pretty good. Tapped Crypt of Agadim. Cruel Claw's Heist is the new exiling meddling mage. That is sweet. Oh, and Colonnade got played, so that was the draw for turn. We got a cycle. Not gonna run the meddling mage into the known memory lapse. One unknown card. Cycling an Archfiend. Another heist seems great. This might eat. No, is not going to eat a counterspell because there's an Ancestral Vision coming off. Suspend. That's a hell of a hand with a memory lapse in the board or in exile. I love that. Meddling Mage. What are we naming? What do you name here? It's getting forbidden. That is the forbidden memory meddling mage. It's also like the worst art. Chris Piccola is the better art, in my opinion. All right, so Ancestral Vision coming into play, or going on the stack. got a million cards in hand. Plays the island we know about, plays the myth realized we know about, has double Celestial Purge up. Two creatures in the yard for Crypt. Got another heist. Yep. All right. Third heist in the top 13 cards. Okay. Combo player doing combo player things. Second Crypt of Agadim. Yep, that card's not legendary for some reason. I mean, it's because it's not really good except in a graveyard deck. Stoic Sphinx. That's a hell of a card to draw. Probably gonna get lapsed. Yep. So we know the card drawn was a Stoic Sphinx. We have Nimble Obstructionist, which is one of my favorite Magic cards to ever exist. Cast Living Death into double Celestial. What is... Oh, Meddling Mage comes into play and is going to name Celestial Purge. You best name Celestial Purge here, chicken. Card chosen is living... What? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Alright. Both purges. And impulse. I'm wondering why you fired it in there. That feels like desperation, but I am unsure. Oh, just had more. Okay. Okay. There's two known cards in Jay's hand. Not casting a spell, putting a lore counter on Myth Realized. Okay. I mean, Chicken has to find a way to remove this Meddling Mage, at least. We got some cycles. We got some lands. Persist on the Archfiend. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, memory lapsed. Womp womp. Yeah, it doesn't feel good. Well, good for the goose is good for the gander. Try it again. Known forbid. 4 mana left. Second memory lapse. And we know what the other two cards in hand are. So I think you forbid this. All right. Persist happens. It's a 6/6 though. plus colonnade, yeah. And you're forced to block. No, you can trade with colonnade. I don't know why Jay didn't attack with the meddling mage there. You know what the top card of the library is. Yeah, persist on the Archfiend. We know what the two cards in Jay's hand are. If all right, impulsing. One, two, three, four. Can't animate colonnade. Animating myth realized is fine. If there's a cycler, chicken can get out of this. All right. I think you put it on the mage. Oh yeah, nimble. What are you nimbling? That is the question. All right. You nimbled the cycle. Okay. On each. So forced to block here. Living Death is a dead card. And we have the final round popping. All right. On the draw, reveal my companion. This is an unkeepable hand. Going to 6. This hand, however, is great. We need to draw lands, but it's great. We're going to throw back this Elspeth. Oh no, I mulled. Misclicks. All right. This hand is fine. Bottom the Elspeths. I didn't even see cards move. Uh-oh. All right, this feels bad. All right, we are in some trouble. All right, that's bottom. That's good for us. A black land, any black source would be great. Shambling Vent would be A+. That will work. All right, so now we can Profane Tutor on 2. And hope things work out. No, that's a counterspell. That is 1000% a counterspell. 1000% that's a counterspell. Mana leaks in the format. Always yield. All right, let's play a Blast Zone. figure out what my opponent's up to. Sauron's Ransom. Oh, yeah. All right. Top pile will be presented face up. Land and consume the meat. Yeah, that'll work. Because I want, like, they're going to want either of these two cards. Yep. They took the two removal spells that do nothing. Love that. Cast. Counterspell. I know you have two removal spells that don't do anything. Counterspell. Forbid. Is this forbidden opponent? No. Okay. So 6 mana. Get a binding negotiation. Second Kaya here is great. Alright, to do everything I want, I have to cast Dark Ritual first. If this gets countered, I'm very sad. I just wait until next turn. No. Alright, binding negotiation. Target. I would like to see what you're doing, opponent. That's awesome. Alright, so have to take Forbid here, and I'm gonna run this Kaya into Mana Leak because we have a second one. One unknown card in their hand. And they can't cast either of these, which is so good for us. We have to cast it now. And hope the other card they drew was not a counterspell. Sweet. So they're going to discard this ultimate price because that doesn't do anything. Yeah. All right. Kaya's Guile is great. Four, five. What is this? Sasastas. Ah, dig through time. Well, that's it's a pretty good card. What'd you exile? Land forbid ultimate price, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Search for Azcanta. Fine. Each opponent discards a card, we draw a card. I don't have double black. That's flipping awesome. Sweet. I wanted to draw a land there. Alright. That's fine. Uncastable cards. Love that for me. Missing land drops is really bad. Tainted Indulgence is pretty good. They have to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. They have to discard, and they're going to flip this search, which isn't great. But this is fine. Everything is fine. Leaves it on top. It's a land. All right. Drawing a land there was great. Done. Whale is ward 2. If they flash in Whale, I'm going to Kaya's Guile and make them sacrifice it and exile their graveyard. They just activate Azcanta. I'm pretty okay with that. That's fine. Sauron's Ransom is a pretty good magic card. Put 2 counters on this blast zone. None of those cards are good. What do they get? 2 lands? Mm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pass turn. Discard this Day of Judgment. Or, sorry, one of these Phyrexian Arenas. Oh, we don't have to. We have 7 cards in hand. Love that for me. They get to Azcanta. They did not want to Azcanta. Alright, so we know they have 1 land in hand. The Celestis. Okay. Oh, they don't have a land because they discarded it to Kaya. Alright, that's fine. I'm going to add 2 counters. We'll eventually get it to 6. Holy crap, we drew a land. Alright, discards Mana Leak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We drew a land. So if I go Phyrexian Arena, I have enough for Kaya's Guile. I have to get a card out of my hand, opponent. Are you scared of this card? I would be scared of this card. Not scared of that card. Okay. This is fine. We know they have 2 giant 6-drops in their hands. Waiting for them to play one of them. Because this Kaya's Guile is going to be the massivest blowout. Still in my end step. Cast. Sacrifice a creature. Exile your graveyard. Alright. Love that. Alright. So I have 2 cards in hand. We know one of them is Torrential Gearhulk. They get to pass, and Celestis always yield to Arena, always yield to Celestis. We know the 1 card in hand is Torrential Gearhulk. Alright, so they drew and discarded a land. Oh, that is perfect. Alright, so if I go Dark Ritual, I can't. They can just cast. Oh, but it won't matter. Love that. I have condemned. Okay. Pretty good magic card. None of those are anything important. I lied. Mana leak or everything else? How important is this Elspeth to you? Very, apparently. I will absolutely pay 3 mana. This card is going to win me the game. Plus, done. F6. You get to Celestis. That is fine. Gain a life. You are looting. I think I've officially faded I think this game is over. It's not officially over, but the game is over. I have 2 walkers going. The only thing they have is a Celestis. Alright, play land, make some duders. I need to gain some life. I'm dying here a little bit. Alright. Get in the red zone, little buddies. Get in the red zone. In the red zone, little buddy. Activating as Kanta. Still with enough mana for Gear Hulk. Commit to memory. That's a real magic card. I might lose to that card. It's entirely possible I lose to that card. Alright, so they cast a Gear Hulk, probably targeting victim of. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get out of here. Get. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't quite have enough mana for a Gear Hulk. Do they have 10 mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10. They have exactly 10 mana. So they could um, yeah. Yeah. They see the writing on the wall. I don't have to cast a spell for the rest of the game. So mass removal spells, no bueno. Approach come in. Duresses come in. Call that a good day. I mean, I kind of want this identity crisis. What did I cut for it? 1 condemn? No, the Hagra Mauling. Right. Hagra Mauling. Get out of here. So that's really the key to playing against the control decks. If you are a control deck, is patience. Patience will win you so many more games. Um, all right. Reveal my companion. Lands, spells. Love that for me. Keep. Basic land, go. Okay. Drawing all these lands isn't great. I mean, it's fine. It is fine. The difference is they have counter spells and I don't. All right, discarding a land, which means they have a bunch of them and they're just not digging for lands. Oh, that's a dark ritual. So, I mean, we're going to play this blast zone. It's got to sit on 6. We could, in theory, yeah. I'm going to try and get this arena into play. If they counter this dark ritual, that's okay. We're looking to see a counterspell. Paying costs is great. Love that for me. No. No. Phyrexian Arena. If we get Spell Pierce, no Spell Pierce. Love that for me. Yeah. I mean, they officially 2-for-1'd me, I guess. But sticking this Phyrexian Arena, this is going to draw so many cards over the course of this game that it is going to be unbelievable. All right. Those were some pretty mediocre draws. Um, I'll put a counter on this Blast Zone in their end step. Put one counter on you, sir. Alright, so they're leaving up a counter spell, which is fine. We're not missing land drops, so I'm not worried. Our life total is a resource in this match, and we're up by 2 minutes, which is also a very good resource in this match. Yeah, ransom is fine. That card. Money says they take commit to memory and bin 3 lands. Because that's no bind commit to memory. Alright, sweet. I'm okay with that. If you want to cast memory and have us all draw a million cards for free, this is fine. Also, they just took 3 lands, which means 3 of the cards in their hand are lands. It's a really good card. I think I want it for myself. Alright. Attempt. Oh, wait. Filter lands. Alright, so they went smaller. They're looking to play a more tempo game. They're going to counter this, which I wholly expect. Forbid with buyback. Love that. Discarding the 3 lands we knew about. That's fine. Untap and slam Elspeth. This creature blocks. Makes blockers. And I will triple block the hell out of this Tonebound Lich. Puts Forbid in the graveyard. Love that. And flips Azcanta. Intimidation campaign. I love that. Absolutely love that. All right, 4 cards in hand, one of which we know is Forbid. And they're leaving it up. Blocks. Blocks. All the blocks. If you have a removal spell, you have a removal spell. Why you have a removal spell for my tiny tokens? Yeah, combat damage to a player, not player or planeswalker. So I'll trade. I'll trade. Easy. And again, don't actually have to cast a spell anymore. As long as I don't miss my land drops, we're fine. I would like a white land. Kaya's Guile is absolutely perfect in this spot. Make soldiers. Attack for 2. Pass the turn. Activating Azcanta, which is fine. I can fully kick this Kaya's Guile if I need to. What is this? All creatures get -2/-2. Okay. I mean, that's a real magic card, I guess. I mean, it's pretty good against my current board state, but I'm just going to keep pooping out tokens. Sure. Targeting opponents, anything they control, and/or cards in their graveyard. Okay. I'm going to put a million counters on this blast zone. Because I don't particularly care about this card. That's really good. All right. So what's the plan? I can. How much mana do I have? A metric ton. The rest. Show me a single counterspell. 2 counterspells. That's not great. All right, this changes things. Take Forbid. Let's Binding Negotiation. Take Disallow. Cast Kaya. and force them to dig for Mana Leak. Which, if I had drawn a Dark Ritual, would have been the sickest blowout ever. No, just activating Azcanta. I know they have Dig Through Time. I accidentally clicked off it. An offer you can't refuse. Well, that feels bad, man. All right. And we'll pass. They're in a pretty rough spot here. I'm not saying it's impossible for them to come back. The memory is a fantastic card for me. Those were poopy. This was a very poopy draw. All right. And we got the win for a 4-1. GG, Sarah. Alrighty. So, what does that mean for this deck? It's good. It really is. I only I felt behind in spots, but this is a control deck. That's kind of what you're supposed to feel. Um, a misclick mulligan felt bad against. What was our loss? Come here. Let's redo that. Kappa tokens. So against this blue green mess, Hurricane's just a real good card. I couldn't have played around it because I didn't quite know. I didn't know they'd brought it in. Kitchen. Oh, investigate, make clue. But against this blue green deck, it felt fine. It's a creature based combo deck. Like, I didn't find one of my 4 wraths or removal spells early enough in game 3, and that's why we lost. You know. Other than that, like, this deck is good. This deck was good all season. It's one of the it was one of the premier control decks all season. All that being said, that is the end of season 34. Next week will be the start of season 35, and we will be playing Seance. We are going to bring back the Seance combo for the season opener. Other than that, that's going to be it for me today. If you missed any of today's stream, which I think if you're watching this, you missed the stream. I am live every Thursday, and you're watching this on YouTube. So make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe so you get notifications every time I come in. Click the little bell icon so it pops up in your phone. Leave a comment, like the video. Make sure it goes far and wide. And catch me for next season. If you want me to brew anything for you, leave it in the comments below. I will respond. There's only 7 weeks next season. I already have a couple in the queue. I'm looking for more ideas. So thank y'all for watching. Love y'all. See you next time.